Due to COVID, I know there are people that can't exercise outside in California. That's why I'm making these videos. Classic, you got your burpees. And if I came all the way up, that would have been burpees. We've got Superman push-ups, where when you come up, you want to lift your hands and your feet at the same time. It's really explosive. You can also do like less hard, like clap push-ups, or just lift your hands. Okay. A more difficult one is indoor handstands. That's a tricky one. Then if you have enough, if you're confident, you can do handstand push-ups. You can try to do one-handed push-ups, which a few different ways I've seen are like the Rock Lee version, where he has a broken arm and he has it against his chest. Not as good with my right arm, as you can see. Then you can just do these ones, like grab your leg. Yep, I'm getting a bit out of shape. Okay, you can do high knees, which is just these. You can do pogo jumps, which are just these. Try different angles. And a really good workout is kicking. So you got your standard front kick, and you want to bring like your knee and touch your knee to your chest, and then shoot out for maximum explosiveness. A variation of that is coming up to your chest, angling it a bit, and shooting at a weird angle, like that. And that's good for like these. Tornado kick, because when you come around, you're kind of angling here as you do this. You can even do 540s, which are kind of tricky in my room. Had to do a smaller one, but you get the idea. It's a tornado kick, but when you come around, you kick your hand and land on the same leg that you kick with. And then you got your spinning back kicks, which you kind of step here and shoot. You got your jumping back kick, where you kind of push off the back leg and angle forward a bit. Yep. Or you can just turn and push a bit more off the front. Okay. Then you got your stepping side kick. You got shadow boxing. Okay. Okay. Yep, you got that. You got planks, of course. You can do these ones just come up and down. You can do V twist, like side to side. This works your obliques. And this works really good if you have like weights or a medicine ball. So you can do those. You can do bananas, which is a difficult angle. So, okay, let me try that. You have your legs a bit off the ground. And your arms are behind you, but not quite touching either. And your head's a bit up. So let me just... Okay, now I'll do a frontal view. Okay, turn around here. Okay, and from there, you can also turn from your back to your stomach, and that'll work your core really well. This is a gymnast exercise. Works your core, both sides of your body. Okay, try to get a frontal. Okay, and you got another classic. You got leg lifts. You can do those. You can also go angle to work your obliques more. So look, side to side. You can do side, middle, and side. Okay, those are those. You can also do jump squats. Okay, so you would just go you can do regular squats, of course. If you're really good, you can do Asian squats. Try to keep your feet together. Or you can do pistol squats, which would be, you want to kind of angle it weird. I always turn mine a bit like this on the way down. It's all about trying to maintain balance. Do it on both sides. Those would be pistol squats. A variation would be crossing your leg directly over and squatting down. And see how this foot is not forward like that, it's turned like that. Because as you come down, it's a weird angle. So you're going like... Okay, so you have all those. And finger push-ups are a really good one too. And there's two ways to do them. There's the way most people do, where it's like this, and then there are people that bend their hand, and you have to be really strong for that. But yeah, I can't do those quite yet. So a good way with those, if you're trying to build up to it, is just try to lean forward a bit. Maybe try to put as much weight as you can, like have one leg lifted. Then, of course, you could do the regular ones. And an unorthodox method that I use to keep my muscles tight is I hit my arms against each other. And you can also put the palm directly on it. You can use the bottom of your hand. Okay. And you got mantis wraps, which I use for wrist health. So you just, like you're grabbing something and then pulling inwards. Oh yeah, and from here, these are explosive squats, like from knees to your feet.
What are you doing in there?
Making a tutorial.
Well, can't you do that outside?
Right. So I've covered a pretty large portion. And then, of course, you can just hold a regular push-up position. The lower you go, the better. And I could go longer, but I'm trying to save space on the video. Okay. Alright. Here's some weird creative stuff I'm going to try doing because of martial arts training in tight spaces. Try to do like a cartwheel training, coming around slowly. You can't do them properly because it's such a small space, but it's better than doing nothing. Then you can try like trying to do like really small kicks. Oh yeah, monkey stance, which is like a really deep low stances. Bring that up a bit. And even just trying to hold that position is really good. There's this one, you cross over, kind of like Zutan, but a bit different. Gotta be careful with your family jewels on that one. So then, here's a pretty darn difficult one. It's another gymnast exercise, where from here, you just try to hold your body up on just your hands. And you can try sitting, because that makes it easier. Here's another one. You better have flexible hands for it. I didn't stretch that well, so I'm going to pause, but basically I'm doing this and holding that for a while, turning around, holding that for a bit, shaking it out and massaging. A good one for your fingers is like one finger at a time, just press it in, not super hard, Just gently, but basically this is what you're doing. You're basically putting your lower abdomen on your elbows and trying to hold it. So if I turn this way, okay.